So today we are very fortunate that we are having Her Grace Preeti Vrasti Mataji to enlighten us on Valmiki Ramayana, Sundarkand. Today is the last part of Sundarkand. So Mataji, thank you so much for your nectarian pastimes of Lord Ram. Now you can take over the class. Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Dandavat pranam to everyone on the call. So today we are continuing to hear from Sundarakanda, and this will be the last part of this section, which is the most beautiful book of Srimad Valmiki Ramayana. For the prayers, Om Ajnanatirmirandasya Jnananjanashalakayi Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Shri Gurum Deenatarinam Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshtarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. We'll offer prayers to Valmiki, Hanuman and Lord Sri Ramachandra. Kujantam Ramarameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakam Vande Valmiki Kokilam Valmikir Munisimhasya Kavitavanacharina Shrinvan Ramakatanatam Konayate Paramgatim Vedavede Parepumse Jate Dasharatatmaje Veda Pracheta Sadasit Sakshat Ramayanatmana Anjana Nandanam Veeram Janaki Shokanashanam Tapisha Makshahantaram Vande Lanka Bhayankaram Manojavam Maruta Tulya Vegam Jitindriyam Bhuktimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayuda Mukyam Sri Rama Dhutam Shirasa Namami Anjaneya Madipatanalanam Kalchanadri Kamaniya Vigraham Parijata Tarumulavasinam Bhavayami Bhavamananandanam Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Kritamastakанjalim Bashpavari Paripurna Lochanam Maruti Namata Rakshasantakam Sri Raghavam Dashratatmajam Aprameyam Sitapatim Raghukulanmaya Ratnadipam Ajanabahum Aravinda Dayaladaksham Ramam Nishachara Vinashakam Namahami. Hare Krishna. So we are continuing to see the Sundarakanda of Srimad Valmiki Ramayana. So in the previous class, we stopped at a point where Hanuman was being captured by Indrajit and he was brought in front of Ravana in Ravana's assembly. So finally, after a long wait, Hanuman got the audience of Ravana. So that's where we stopped in the previous class. So after Indrajit captured Hanuman successfully, actually he tried to capture Hanuman, as we discussed in the previous class, with an astra, but Hanuman wouldn't be bound by that astra, but he acted like as if he was bound. So he was taken inside the assembly. So once Indrajit had captured Hanuman and he entered the assembly hall, there was a huge commotion among all the demons who were present there. Everyone was very, very curious who this monkey is and whose messenger he is, why he has created so much havoc here. So all the demons, they were shouting out. They were all shouting out very loudly, who is this monkey? We just have to roast him alive and eat him. He has messed up with everybody. So amidst all the screams of all these demons who were gathered in Ravana's assembly, Hanuman was pulled and he was made to appear in front of Ravana face to face. So at that time, Ravana, who was looking at all this, he was in a very, very great rage. He was very angry. He was rolling his red-hot eyes, seeing what Hanuman had done and seeing the face of Hanuman. Then Ravana, who was very angry at this point, seeing Hanuman like this, he asked his ministers to go and interrogate Hanuman. He called out to his minister, who was called as Prahashta, and he told him, go and ask this monkey who he is. I want to find out who he is. So when Hanuman was asked like this, Hanuman said, I am actually coming as a messenger from the monkey king Sugriva. He has sent me as a messenger. When Ravana heard this, he became even more angry. With more red-hot eyes, he told Prahashta to ask the monkey, find out what his purpose is. Why has he come here? What is the message that he has? And why did he frighten all the female demons there in my Ashoka Van? And why did he engage in destroying all our gardens? Why is he doing so much problem here? So at that time, Prahasta, who's the minister, he looked at Hanuman and he asked, "So, monkey, you tell me, who are you? Have you been sent by Indra, or are you sent by Kubera, or were you sent by Yamaraj or Varuna? Who sent you? What are you trying to do here? So tell me the truth. If you tell me the truth, I will release you. Otherwise, you have to face our wrath. And the demons will not keep quiet looking at what all you have done." So when he was asked like this by Prahasta, Hanuman, he told Ravana, "I'm not a messenger of Indra. Don't think of me to be a messenger of Indra or Yamaraj or Varuna. I don't have any friendship with Kubera or anybody. It is very, very difficult. It was very, very difficult for me as a monkey to get audience with the great king Ravana. All that I wanted to see is I just wanted to seek the attention of Ravana, so I destroyed the garden. I'm just the messenger of a monkey." Then when Hanuman said, actually when the demons, all that I intended was I just wanted to see Ravana. I just wanted to get a small audience with Ravana. So I started destroying the garden, and seeing me destroy the garden, all these demons, they came and they started fighting with me. They were attacking me so badly, and just for the sake of protecting my body, I had to attack them in battle. Otherwise, I didn't have any intention of harming them. And you know what they did? Though I'm incapable of being bound by all these Brahmastra and all these missiles, still they actually just bound me, and I acted like as if I'm surrendered. Actually, these things cannot bind me, but still, since all my only intention was I just wanted to get an audience with you, I acted like I was bound by this, and I came here. So all that I need is I need an audience with you. Then he looked at Ravana and he said, "Okay, let me tell you who I am. Actually, I'm the messenger of Ram. And Lord Ramchandra possesses unlimited splendor. I've come as his messenger." And then Hanuman continues to narrate the story of Ram, how on the command of his father and his stepmother, he went on exile, and he was in the Dandakaranya forest with Sita, and later he was carried away by Ravana. Later Sita was carried away by Ravana over the Rishyamukha Parvat. He was just stolen. She was just stolen away by Ravana. So Hanuman recites the whole story of how Sita was separated from Lord Sri Ramchandra. And then Hanuman says that when Ramchandra was searching for Sita Devi everywhere, Ramchandra came upon the Rishyamukha Parvat, and there he met Sugriva. He made friendship with him. And Hanuman also tells him the story about Ram installing Sugriva on the throne after killing Vali. Now specifically, Hanuman makes it a point to tell about the story of Vali being killed by a single arrow of Ram, so that Ravana can understand the power of Ram. Because in the past, once Ravana had a fight with Vali and he had lost miserably. So Vali was very, very strong. He had even defeated Ravana. But here, Hanuman was making a point that this Vali, who was so strong, was easily defeated by Lord Ramachandra with a single arrow. So Hanuman is trying to tell whose messenger he is and the greatness of his Lord, how great Lord Sri Ramachandra is. Then he tells Ravana, "I've actually come here on their command to find Sita." So like this, Hanuman points out to Ravana that if he at all had any desire to survive, he should give back Sita and he should listen to whatever Ramchandra has to say. So hearing all these words of Hanuman, Ravana got even more angry. When Hanuman told all of this, he told whose messenger he is, how great his Lord is, and the message that he has is to give back Sita to Lord Ram. So when he said all this, when Hanuman said so many things about Lord Ramachandra, Ravana was extremely angry. He was extremely angry. And he told, this messenger, he's so mischievous, he's done so much havoc, and he continues to glorify his Lord so much, he must be immediately killed. So he ordered everybody, all the demons around, to torture Hanuman and kill him. So when this order was given, immediately, Ravana's brother Vibhishana, he was very, very disturbed. He got up and he said, I don't agree with what you're saying. You cannot kill Hanuman. Hanuman
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, I think she got cut off.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. So when Ravana gave this order, Vibhishana did not agree. He was very, very upset. He said, this person has come as a messenger. No one has heard of killing a messenger. He said, Vibhishana, who was very skilled in communication, he said, Ravana, my dear brother, you're the best of demons. You just have to give up your anger and be very gracious. Listen to me. There is nowhere in scripture where a messenger is being killed. Killing a monkey, other than that, killing a monkey is against the royal command or a royal virtue or any custom that is accepted in the kingdom. So it is very improper for you to do it. You know what is right and what is wrong. You have a lot of gratitude. You're very well learned in scriptures. And you know what is right and wrong. You cannot be giving such an order. So try to be a little graceful. Think about what is right and wrong. See what is the best punishment that can be given to a messenger. But don't try to kill him. Killing the messenger has not been heard of either in the present or in the past. So when Vibhishana gave a very good advice, Ravana, he looked at Vibhishana and he told him, actually, my dear brother, there is no sin when sinners are killed. To kill a sinner is not a sin. He has done so much. He has just killed so many. He's killed my son, Akshay Kumar. He's killed so many of them. He has sinned so heavily. So there is no wrong when I kill him. So I am going to kill this monkey. So when Vibhishana heard this, he said, see, I understand. This enemy who has come as a messenger is very, very arrogant. He has created so much displeasure to us. But think about it. You are very well learned. Sadhus, scriptures, they never talk about killing any messenger. And there are actually several punishments you can give. I know you are very angry. You can do a lot of other things. You don't have to really kill him. You can give him other punishments like deforming his limbs, striking him with a whip, shaving his head. This is a very common punishment given to enemies whom you don't want to kill. You can just shave their head and then you can make marks on their body, or you can just give them some physical punishment so that, it is not equivalent to killing a person. So, but there is no question of killing a messenger. So when Vibhishana said these words, Ravana started thinking slowly. He was thinking, yeah, whatever my brother is saying is correct. Maybe I should give him an appropriate punishment. Then Vibhishana said, you're actually, oh my dear brother, you're very great, you're very, very valorous, and you're very heroic. So even Indra, the celestials, the demons, nobody can actually conquer you. You're very well read in scriptures. So, you know very well that this messenger cannot be killed. But just think about this. Okay, this messenger has come here. All that you need to do is punish him and send him away. And according to me, it looks like he's the only one who has come from the mainland to Lanka. That means he's capable of flying over the ocean and he's come here. So this means that this is the only person who's capable of going back and telling Ram and Lakshman, telling them about you, telling them about how powerful you are, and making them ready for a war. Because you are also very fond of war, because Ravana is very fond of war, having a combat with those two princes is a very good idea. So only if this Hanuman is released, he can go and call them for a war. And even if you think you're very great because you have fought with people, Indra, and you don't have to go personally to kill these brothers, you can send a part of your army with some of your commanders to go and kill those two brothers. So it is better actually to call them for a war and kill them. So if that has to be succeeded, all that you have to do is you have to release this messenger, punish him, release him, and send him back. So when Ravana heard so many words from Vibhishana, he really felt, yes, my brother, you have actually spoken the right thing. I should not be killing this messenger, but surely we'll punish him and we'll make him go back and teach those two brothers a lesson. We'll teach Ram and Lakshmana a lesson. So then Ravana, he looked at the assembly and he called out to the demons and he ordered all of them, saying that the tail of a monkey is actually considered as the most beloved ornament for the monkey. The monkey is very proud of its tail. So set fire to the steel immediately. So Ravana ordered all of them that they should bring a lot of cloth and other flammable materials, tie it around Hanuman's tail and set fire to Hanuman's tail. So then all the demons became very, very happy. They went and they collected a lot of cotton cloth. They sprinkled some oil on top of it. They wound it around Hanuman's tail and they set fire on Hanuman's tail. So Hanuman at this point, he was actually very angry, he was very impatient, and his tail was being bound with all this cloth, and it was just about to be set with fire. Hanuman was extremely angry. At that time, he thought to himself, actually, what are these demons trying to do? They think they can actually bind me. They think they can bind my tail. In 1 second, I can fly up and kill all of them. I can kill all of them in a single battle. But however, for me, my job is not yet over. So I'm putting up with this. When I observed Lanka the previous time, I saw Lanka when it was in the dark of night. I didn't see it when it was in daytime. So let these demons tie me down. Let them put fire on my tail and let them take me around Lanka. I will go and I will assess everything about Lanka. How the roads are, what is happening in Lanka, every single detail of Lanka I will find out. So Hanuman, he decided that let them burn my tail, it's okay. I will take it on and let them drag me along the streets. I will go and I'll observe everything and I'll make my work complete here and I will go and report everything to Lord Ramchandra. So even in this condition, when his tail was being burned, even in this condition, Hanuman was thinking, all that I want to do is serve the Lord. If by any means, even in so much torture, I'm able to serve the Lord, that is good for me. So that's what Hanuman was thinking. So that is the beauty of bhakti. Even under challenging circumstances, Hanuman was always seeing how best he can serve the Lord. So like this, accompanied by all the demons, Hanuman went very happily with his tail burning. He went and he roamed about the city of Lanka, and Hanuman was observing everything. He was seeing how the streets were congested with so many homes, the palaces, the crossroads, highways, how different apartments were there, how there were thousands and thousands of palaces in Lanka. He was seeing everything in broad daylight. And while the demons were pulling Hanuman like this in the crossroads and in all these highways, they were screaming, look at this spy who has come as a messenger. This is the condition that such envious messengers have, and they were all claiming this is how demons treat envious messengers. This is the punishment given to such spies. So they were making these proclamations and they were pulling Hanuman on the road, and all the people, all the demonesses, all the demons, everyone were coming out from their houses and looking at this monkey with a burning tail. So like this, the whole city was stirred up. Everyone was coming out and they were looking at Hanuman with a burning tail being dragged through all the streets. And some of the demonesses, they observed this, and the people who were staying near Ashokavatika, they went and they told Sita. They went and told Sita that that monkey who had come, remember sometime back there was a monkey who came and spoke to you, that monkey is being taken around the streets. And you know what? His tail is being ignited. He has fire on his tail. That is the punishment that we have given him. So like that, they went and told Sita. So when Sita heard such a cruel news, she felt very, very miserable. She felt the same anguish and sorrow that she felt when she was carried away by Ravana. That much anguish she had in her heart. She felt so bad for Hanuman. Sita was tormented with grief, and she started praying to the fire god. She was praying to the fire god because now she knew only the fire god can help her. The fire god is sitting on the tail of Hanuman. So she started very, very sincerely praying to the fire god. She said, Yadi asti pati sushrusha, yadi asti charitam tapa, yadi che asti ekapatni tvam, shito bhava hanumata, shito bhava hanumata, shito bhava hanumata. If I have done any service to my husband, if I have performed a penance, and if I am a faithful wife, please be cool to Hanuman. Please be cool to Hanuman. Please be cool to Hanuman. So like that, Sita really prayed. She said, if Ram has even a little bit kindness to me, and if I still have some good fortune in my credit, please be cool to Hanuman. If Ram recognizes me as a chaste woman, and if he understands that I'm eagerly waiting to meet him, please be cool to Hanuman. If great personality and a respectable person like Sugriva is very true to his promise to Lord Sri Ramchandra, please be cool to Hanuman. So like that she was praying, she was taking the name of Lord Sri Ramchandra, and she was praying to the fire god to be cool to Hanuman. So when the fire god heard these prayers from the goddess of fortune Sita Devi, the fire god Agni Dev, he was thinking that Sita Devi is praying to me and she's asking me to be cool to Hanuman. Yes, I will be cool to Hanuman. So what Agni Dev did was, he started shining very brightly with sharp flames that were shooting out towards the right. The flames were very sharp and tall, and they were shooting out towards the right. And the wind, that is Vayudev, he also started assisting Agni Dev. So he started having a cool breeze over the wind, over the fire. So there was a cool breeze over the fire, and the fire was shooting out in long flames. That means to say that the fire was getting cooled off. That is an indication of the fire getting put off or fire getting cooled off. Now the fire was not getting put off, but the flames were getting very soft on Hanuman's tail. So the fire god and the wind god together, they began giving a very nice cool effect for Hanuman. So while his tail was on flames, Hanuman was thinking why the fire was blazing on all sides, but it was not burning him. He didn't understand anything. The fire was like really, really blazing up. It was moving towards the right, but there was a cool breeze in all directions around Hanuman. And Hanuman's tail, it felt like a snowball on Hanuman's tail. So Hanuman was very, very surprised. He was thinking, why is this not creating any pain to me? I feel like as if a snowball is being kept on my tail. And then Hanuman thought, actually, when I jumped over the ocean, Mount Mainaka and Varuna Dev, both of them were very, very helpful to me. They were helpful to me because of Lord Ram's mercy. So if they were supportive, why can't the fire god be nice to me? And why can't he be supportive to me by the mercy of Lord Ram? So he was thinking like that. How come this fire became like a snowball? It is because of the mercy of Lord Ram. Then actually he thought, no, it's just not the mercy of Lord Ram. Actually, it is Sita's mercy. Because fire doesn't burn me because of the kindness of Sita, the powerfulness of Ram, and the friendliness of my father, Vayudev, because Vayudev is just glowing in such a cool fashion. So like this, Hanuman, he was very, very happy. He was thanking Ram, Sita, as well as his father. And finally, Hanuman, he approached the city gate, and he just stood a little secluded from all these demons. And suddenly, Hanuman assumed the form of a huge mountain. He expanded his body, and within 1 minute, again he shrink his body, and he took a very, very small form. So when he did this, suddenly he expanded his body, and immediately he shrinked his body. So when he did this, what happened was the ropes that was tied. Actually, Hanuman could have let go of these ropes long time back, but he did this only at this minute. He went near the city gates with his, with a lot of fire on his tail, and then he decided to let go of the ropes. So when he did that, he expanded his body, contracted his body, all the ropes broke free. Then Hanuman thought, this is not enough. I still have some more things to do. I must actually destroy this fort. I have to destroy the city of Lanka. Then my service will be complete. So when the fort is destroyed and the city is destroyed, then the reason for why I've come here, that reason will be fruitful. My task will be fruitful. So then Hanuman, without any fear, he started jumping from one place to the other. He started jumping from one palace to the other. So first he jumped down on Prahashta's house, and Hanuman scattered fire on it from his tail. Then from there he jumped to another house of another demon, and he started scattering fire from his tail on that area. So like this, Hanuman, who has the strength of wind, started scattering fire everywhere. He started jumping from one house to the other, from one palace to the other, and he started spreading the fire on his tail in the entire city of Lanka. So all the demons, all the ministers, the brothers of Ravana, the relatives of Ravana, the sons of Ravana, on all of their palaces, all of their belongings, everything was burning. He started spreading fire everywhere, except, Valmiki says, leaving the house of Vibhishana, he went successfully from one house to the other of all the demons, and he spread fire everywhere. But he did not put fire on the house of Vibhishana. So like this, Hanuman, he burnt away all the wealth everywhere. And then finally he approached the house of even Ravana, the main palace. He's the king of the demons. He went there and he started scattering fire there also. So even the chief palace, the palace of Ravana that was decorated so beautifully, even that caught fire and everything was burning. And Hanuman was roaring and roaring as he was going from one palace to the other. So with contact of wind, Vayudev was again, assisting his son. Initially, Vayudev assisted his son by keeping his tail cool. Now, Vayudev is assisting his son by spreading the fire, because the wind was blowing and the fire was spreading. It was blazing and it was transferring from one house to the other. So in conjunction with the wind, the fire became very, very swift. It started burning everything. Everywhere, the entire city of Lanka was burning. And just like how, Rudradev, he manifests, Lord Shiva manifests at the time of destruction, like that Hanuman was looking like he was going to destroy everything, every little nook and corner of Lanka. So like this, with fire on his tail, Hanuman, he burned the entire city of Lanka. And finally, Hanuman reached the ocean and he put his tail inside the waters and he put off the fire. Now, we see from the story of Hanuman something very interesting. When we try to cause harm to a great devotee of the Lord, that very thing that we try to do comes back to us to destroy us. So that is the law of karma. The law of karma, it actually works everywhere. It's not that it works only with devotees. It works everywhere with everyone. And everyone is dear to the Lord. So if we do something bad, surely it comes back. But the law of karma especially works with a devotee. And what happens is, when we cause pain to a devotee, that pain comes back multiplied. It comes back just multiplied. Just like how fire was lit on the tail of Hanuman, and Hanuman's tail was burning. At this very fire came back multiplied. It burned the entire Lanka. The same fire actually burned down Lanka. So seeing the city of Lanka that was blazing like this, all the demons were alarmed. They were all running here and there, and everyone was screaming, finally, oh, all this beautiful, the very rich Lanka is burned down. So after burning down Lanka, cooling off his tail, Hanuman went on top of Trikuta mountain and he was watching the entire city burning down. Then while he was watching the city burning down, suddenly he had a thought in mind and he started getting very anxious. He told himself, what is this? What did I just do? I did such a horrible act. I burned down the entire Lanka. I was very agitated. I was very angry. An agitated, angry person doesn't know what is right and what is wrong. Shame upon me. What did I just do? I've done such a great sin. I've acted out of foolishness. I've become a firebrand. I didn't even know. I didn't even think what would happen to Sita. Sita is there in Lanka. I don't know if she's being burnt down now. If the whole Lanka is burning like this, then definitely Sita might have also been burnt down. I've been acting just like a proper monkey. What did I just do? I've been hurtful to Lord Ram. Oh my God, he was thinking like that. He was thinking, I've spoiled everything. I've taken so much effort to make sure that Sita is safe and take her back to Ram, But what have I done now? I have burned the entire city and I have not even saved Sita. I'm sure Sita must have been burned down by now. So he started feeling very miserable, and he was thinking, I cannot live anymore like this. I must give up my life. Maybe I'll go and jump inside this fire that is blazing like this, or maybe I can jump into the ocean and I can give my body as a feed to all these marine animals. What should I do now? Maybe Sita is burned down. So he started getting very anxious, and he was thinking like that. Then suddenly Hanuman started feeling some positive omens, and another thought came to his mind. He thought, oh, maybe Sita, she is very auspicious. She is a lady who is protected by her own effulgence. How can actually Sita get destroyed? Fire cannot burn fire. Fire cannot destroy fire. If this fire with its burning nature did not ignite me, I had fire on my tail and I was feeling cool. It was due to the power of Ram and the benevolence of Sita. It was Sita's mercy. If this fire that spreads everywhere did not burn me down, it did not cause me any hindrance when it was burning on my tail, how can it actually burn this worshipable Sita? Sita, with her chastity, she can even burn away fire. She has so much undivided devotion towards her husband. Fire cannot ignite fire. So surely fire cannot ignite Sita. Then this thought came to his mind next, in Hanuman's mind. Actually, logically, this fire didn't even burn me. Where is it going to burn Sita? He started thinking. Then when he was thinking like this, Hanuman, he heard some charanas, some demigods. You've heard of Siddhas and charanas, right? So he heard some charanas talking. They were all talking to each other, saying, it's actually so surprising that a marvelous thing happened now. The entire city of Lanka has been burning, but however, the particular place where Sita Devi is sitting in Ashokavan is actually not at all burned. There is not a single blemish there. This is so surprising. So two Chanaras were actually talking to each other, and Hanuman heard this. So Hanuman was very, very pacified. He was so happy to hear this, and he thought, oh, thank goodness, Sita, nothing has happened to her. Then Hanuman made up his mind to first go see Sita, see if everything is okay with her, meet her again, and then leave Lanka. So Sita, he goes running to Ashokavatika, and there he sees Sita Devi, who is unharmed, and he feels very, very happy. He thanks Sita Devi. He goes, he offers obeisances, and then he tells Sita Devi how relieved he is to see that nothing has happened to her. And then Sita Devi, he tells her, I'm so happy to see you here. You're uninjured and nothing has happened to you. So Sita smiled and she told Hanuman, actually Hanuman, you yourself are sufficient single-handedly to defeat all these demons, and the energy that you have is so incredible. But actually, you have done a very good job. I'm very, very happy. But even then, it's very appropriate for you to go back to Ram and ask Ram to take me away. So now you go back to India, go back there, go back to Ram and tell him that he should come back soon and take me away. So then very, very respectfully, Hanuman assured her that Ram, accompanied by all the leaders of the monkeys and the bears, the entire army will soon come. We will conquer all the demons in the battle and we'll take away your grief. So after giving these words of assurance, Ram paid obeisances and he took leave of Sita Devi. He ascended Mount Arishta. That is the place he's going to jump off from. So Hanuman took his position in the mountain Arishta and he started enlarging his body and he was getting ready to jump off, crossing the ocean. Now Hanuman, he completed a total of 9 tasks that were given to him. Okay, 9 tasks he completed when he came to Lanka. What are those 9 tasks that he completed? Valmiki says this in 2 verses. These 9 tasks are, task number 1, killing the demons. He had killed a lot of demons in Lanka. Second, revealing his identity. He went in front of Ravan and he revealed his identity as the messenger of Sugriva and Lord Ram. Third, comforting Vaidehi. He met Sita Devi and he comforted her, saying that he is the messenger and surely Ram is coming. Fourth, he showed his prowess to the demons. The demons should know what these monkeys are capable of. So he showed his prowess in front of all the demons. 5, he burned down the entire city of Lanka, showing what a single monkey can do, what havoc one monkey can actually accomplish. 6, he deluded Ravana. He actually cheated Ravana in one sense that he was acting like his tail was burnt and he was bound, but actually he could destroy the entire city within a few minutes. Then 7, showing his prowess to all the common people. All the common people in Lanka understood what is coming, what these monkeys can do, whose messenger he is, the power of Lord Ramachandra. So he showed his prowess not only to the king and his ministers and his associate demons, but also he showed his prowess to the common people of Lanka. Then 8, he paid obeisances to Vaidehi, because this is the goddess of fortune sitting there. He went to Lanka and he paid his obeisances with all humility to Vaidehi. And 9, he got completely ready, doing all his groundwork in Lanka, getting ready to go back to the mainland to give the message to Lord Sri Ramachandra. So after completing all these tasks, Hanuman was ready to take off. He pressed down the mountain, this massive mountain, almost level down when Hanuman was pressing it down with his feet. And Hanuman jumped up into the air, shouting, Jai Shri Ram, and he went crossing the ocean. So Hanuman, when he was flying across the Indian Ocean, he appeared like the moon that was coming visible and invisible again and again amidst the clouds. Like that, Hanuman was seen and unseen. He was flying between the clouds, and he touches Mount Mainaka, and that comes again across his way. And then he advances further, and he roars on top of his voice. And as he's reaching Mount Mahendra, Hanuman was so excited. He was roaring and shouting as he was coming there. And the air that was pressed around, that is because of the force of his thighs, the wind was blowing so heavily on Mount Mahendra as he was going near Mount Mahendra, which is where he's going to meet the monkeys. The remaining monkeys were waiting for him. So he was shouting with jubilation as he was approaching Mount Mahendra. Now, all the monkey heroes were waiting there on the northern shore of the sea, and they were all waiting to see Hanuman. So when they heard the sweeping sound that was produced by Hanuman's thighs by the wind, and when they heard the mighty, victorious roar of Hanuman, the roar of Hanuman was making, the sound that he was making was actually reverberating in all directions, all the monkeys became very happy. And Jambavan, who was the leader there, he was very thrilled with joy. He called all the monkeys and he told them, hey, Hanuman is back. Hanuman has definitely accomplished his task. Otherwise, the sound of his roar will not be like this if he's not fulfilled his task. And there is no doubt in this matter. Hanuman's roar assures us that he has found success. So all the monkeys, they were jumping with joy, and they were jumping from one tree to the other. They were going from one tree top to the other, from one mountain summit to the other. Like this, they were jumping from one place to the other. They picked up twigs and they were waving it at Hanuman, showing him that they're all ready to meet him. So like this, they were all jumping from one place to the other to see where Hanuman is going to land. And Hanuman was rushing like a dense cloud. And all the monkeys gathered in one place in the mountain, near Mount Mahendra, holding their palms together in respect. And Hanuman was just like a huge mountain. In those days, mountains used to fly, right? So if you chop off the wings of a mountain, how would a mountain fall down? So like that, Hanuman was like a huge mountain with wings that was chopped off. And he was so thrilled with joy. Hanuman was also very excited. These monkeys were also very excited. And Hanuman just fell off from the sky with a huge thud right there on Mount Mahendra, where all the monkeys were gathering around Hanuman. And Hanuman was so excited, and he got up. And all the monkeys were also so excited. And they were so happy to see their friend back. And they were praising Hanuman, who had accomplished this task. So this is another thing. Everybody, all the monkeys, they were so happy that Hanuman had accomplished this task. That is the nature of devotees. Their worry is not about who is getting the credit, who accomplished the task. Is it him or is it me? It's not like that. They were all bursting with happiness that Sita was found and Ram will become very happy. That was their goal. Everyone was very happy that Hanuman accomplished the task. There was no envy here. Oh, he went and did it, so I will not go see him. No, they were not thinking like that. Everyone was so happy. Oh, one of us has gone to Lanka, found Sita, and now Ramchandra will be happy. So that was their mood, and that should be the mood of all the devotees. This is what the monkeys teach us. Then Hanuman, on his part, he offered obeisances to all the elders like Jambavan and also Angada, who's the prince. And then Jambavan and Angada, they honored Hanuman, and Hanuman told everyone briefly how he had seen Sita. And then seizing the hand of Angada, holding the hands of Angada, Hanuman went and sat down in a particular place, and all the monkeys came around him. And then Hanuman told all the monkeys, I saw Sita, that daughter of Janaka. She was in Ashokavan. She was guarded by all the dreadful female demons. And Sita, she was looking very, very fatigued. She had worn out because of her fasting. She was wearing a single braid. She was looking very young. Her hair was twisted together. Her clothes were soiled, and she looked very emaciated out of hunger. So he described how he saw Sita. Tato drishta iti vachanam maha artan amrita upamam nishamya marutehi sarve mudita vanara bhavan. Hearing from Hanuman that important nectar-like word, Sita has been seen. Sita has been seen. All the monkeys became very, very happy and delighted. So when everyone heard these beautiful words, Sita has been seen, all the monkeys, they glorified Hanuman for his power and his amazing devotion to the Lord. Then Hanuman narrated everything in detail, how he took off from the mountain Mahendra, how he crossed the ocean, how he first met the Mount Mainaka, then how he encountered many demonesses on the way in the ocean, and then how he went to Lanka, how he saw Sita Devi, how he met Ravana, how he burned down Lanka, everything, all the details he explained to Jambavan, Angada, and all the other monkeys. So when everyone heard this, some of the monkeys headed by Angada, they all said that some of us, we ourselves should go and we should teach this Ravana a lesson. We should kill Ravana and we should bring back Sita and take her to Lord Ram. Then Jambavan said, no, that is not correct. That is not what we should do. What we were supposed to do has already been accomplished. Hanuman has gone as a messenger. He has found Sita, and all that we have to do is we have to go back and tell Ram. Without knowing Ram's intention, we ourselves shouldn't take decision, go and try to bring back Sita. Actually, Ram should go and bring back Sita. So let's not do that. Let us now go back to Kishkinda and inform Ram that Sita has been found. So all the Vanaras, they agreed to what Jambavan said, and they decided to take leave of Mount Mahendragiri, and they started jumping towards Kishkinda. Now, while they were going towards Kishkinda, all the monkeys, they stopped at a place called as Madhuvan. Now, this Madhuvan was relatively close to Kishkinda, and it was being protected by Sugriva's, one of his ministers, or you can say actually his uncle, Sugriva's uncle. Now, this Madhuvan was very, very, I would say the favorite grove of Sugriva. And it was abounded with a lot of honey, and it was very dear to Sugriva, and it was guarded by the monkey called as Dadimukha. That was the monkey who was guarding this Madhuvan. So the monkeys, on their way to Kishkinda, they actually stopped at Madhuvan so that they could enjoy drinking honey in this grove with the permission of Angada. So they took the permission of Angada, who is the prince, and they were all very, very excited, and they went there and they started taking off the fruits. Some of them were singing, some of them were offering obeisances, some of them were dancing, some of them were laughing loud, some were falling down from treetops. They were jumping from one place to the other. They were actually destroying the entire garden. They were moving in all directions, jumping up, tearing off the branches. Some were speaking incoherently, drinking all the honey. They were running from one tree to the other. So like this, they were actually pulling down and tearing apart these huge trees and twigs and creating a huge rampage there. They were eating all the fruits and all the honey, and they were destroying the entire trees. They were stripping off the trees with the leaves and flowers, and they were actually very, very excited. Actually, all these monkeys, they were so happy that, this mission was accomplished, and they were celebrating. They were in a mood of celebration. So they didn't know how to take out their energy. So they went to Madhuvan, and they started destroying Madhuvan left, right, everything. They were tearing apart everything, eating up everything, destroying the whole place in excitement. So when Darimukha, who saw all this, he was in charge of the grove. It was his duty to protect this place. So he angrily stopped these monkeys, but Darimukha just couldn't control them. And he tried to threaten all these monkeys. He was trying to protect the garden, and he was speaking harsh words to these monkeys. But these monkeys were so excited and out of control that they started, attacking him. He was beating all these monkeys with his palms again and again, but still these monkeys wouldn't come under control. They were just laughing, and they were so excited. They pushed on Darimukha, and they were actually fighting with Darimukha. And Angada was also so happy. He had drunk all this honey, and he was totally out of control. He started thrashing down Darimukha with his arms, and he made him fall on the ground. So when Darimukha was treated like this, he didn't know what to do. He couldn't control anybody. He couldn't even control Angada, who was their leader. So then Darimukha, along with a few of his loyal followers, they went to Kishkinda. They went running to Kishkinda to report this matter to Sugriva, saying that your grove is being torn down. All these monkeys are out of control, and I have no idea why they are behaving like this. So Darimukha, he ran first to Kishkinda, and he bowed down in front of Sugriva, and he told Sugriva what had happened in Madhuvan and how it has been damaged by all these monkeys headed by Angada and Hanuman. And he was telling how Angada and Hanuman are actually encouraging all these monkeys to behave like this. So Lakshmana was in the vicinity of Sugriva, and he came running to ask Sugriva what happened. And then Sugriva, actually, when he heard about all this, Sugriva was very happy. He told, actually, Sita has been found. So first he consoled Darimukha, and he told Darimukha to go back and bring Hanuman, Angada, and all of them back as soon as possible, because he was very eager to hear about their efforts in finding Sita. So first, Darimukha immediately was sent back. Darimukha went to Madhuvan, and as was instructed by Sugriva, he went and asked forgiveness to Angada and Hanuman, and he told all the monkeys headed by Angada and Hanuman that they should all go as early as possible, immediately to Kishkinda. So now at this point, one may ask, why did Hanuman, Angada, and all these monkeys who were on a mission, they didn't want to waste a single minute, right? They were on a mission to find Sita and relay the information to Ram. They all know that Ram is waiting very, very eagerly for a few months, desperately, to hear something about Sita. And Hanuman, who's the messenger and who's such a wise minister, who knows the condition of Ram, why would he be partying in Madhuvan elsewhere without conveying his message to Ram? So this is a very logical question a person may ask, right? Where is the need for wasting the time there in Madhuvan? Where is the need for party now? First convey the message to Ram, and then the monkeys can party, right? So the answer to that is that actually, if Hanuman did not stop at Madhuvan, actually Hanuman acted like a very wise minister. He knows the nature of monkeys. So if Hanuman did not stop at Madhuvan and allow these monkeys to let out their excitement there, monkeys, when they get very excited, they are out of control. If he did not allow the monkeys to halt there, then all these thousands of monkeys would have gone back and jumped on Ram's back and broken his back. So Hanuman knows this very well. He knows that these monkeys are full of excitement. So this stop in Madhuvan was like a speed breaker for the monkeys to give out their excitement. And once the monkeys were a little let out and they were calmed down, then Hanuman's plan was to take them all very calm and collected in front of Lord Ram. Otherwise, these monkeys, when they are excitement, they could have even jumped on Ram's back and broken him. So this was the idea that Hanuman had in mind, and he stopped in Madhuvan. So meanwhile, there in Kishkinta, when Sugriva had heard this news that Madhuvan was destroyed, Sugriva became very happy. And he was very, very confident that Sita was found. He calls Ram and Lakshman and he says, I'm sure Sita has been seen and there's no doubt about this. And there is none other than Hanuman who has actually seen Sita. Because there is no one like Hanuman and he's the best one who accomplishes all tasks. So like this, Sugriva was very excited and he called Ram and Lakshman and he told them, yes, Sita has been found. I'm very sure of this. So there in Madhuvan, Angada and Hanuman and all the monkeys, keeping Hanuman as their leader, they started jumping towards Kishkinda and they reached there with all their eagerness to see Lord Ram. And Hanuman, when he saw Lord Ramachandra in front of him, when they reached Kishkinda, Hanuman ran towards Lord Ramachandra, offered his obeisances with his head being very bent down in humility. And he started speaking with folded palms, laying down his head, bowing down. Hanuman said, Sita, Drishta Sita Devi iti Hanumad Dvandvata Amritopamam. That means he says, Drishta Sita Devi. I have seen Sita. Okay? Drishtva Sita Devi. He said, he started off his conversation with Lord Ramachandra saying, I have seen Sita Devi. Sita, the beautiful princess, is in constant devotion to Lord Ram and she is sound in body. So hearing these nectarian words, Drishta Devi iti Hanumat Dvadanta Amritopamam Akarnya Vachana Ramo Harshamapa Lakshmana. When they heard Drishta Devi found Sita from the mouth of Hanuman, Ram and Lakshman felt very, very happy. Now again, here there is a very interesting thing in the way Hanuman conveys the message. He says Drishta Devi Sita, or rather he says Drishta Devi. Now here if you see the way the sentence is being formed, again Hanuman, very, very expert in talking, the best minister of Sugriva, he said found Sita. He didn't say Sita is being found. Okay? The verb comes first here. Now, why has Hanuman gone to Lanka? He's gone there to find Sita, to see Sita. So, the construction of the sentence that Hanuman does is he says, seen Sita, or I found Sita. If Hanuman had begun his sentence with Sita was being found, then if he gave a pause, he said Sita, immediately Ram would have become very anxious, thinking, oh Sita, what happened to Sita? And he could have fainted. So Hanuman was very careful even at this point. He said, found Sita. I found Sita. The mission is being accomplished and Sita is fine and she is sound in body. That means she's not, she's living. That's what he was trying to convey. But still, she's always thinking about you and all her mind is always in your thoughts and she's completely emaciated, thinking about you in your separation. So this is the message that Hanuman gives Ram. So when Ram heard this, he was so happy and he looked on Hanuman with so much high esteem. And then when the monkey started narrating the news of Sita, Ram asked for further details of Sita. And then the monkeys they request Hanuman to explain everything in detail. And then Hanuman tells Sita of everything in detail. Hanuman tells Ram of Sita's presence in the foot of that Simshupa tree that he found her and how she was being tortured by all the female demons. And after narrating all the incidents related to her, Hanuman, very, very carefully, he delivered this jewel Chudamani that he had earlier received from Sita Devi. he took that and he gave it to Lord Ram as a token, and Hanuman conveys the messages that Sita had for Ram. So he tells Ramchandra that, Ramchandra, I saw that beautiful illustrious lady Sita Devi. She was with so much penance and devotion towards you, and this beautiful jewel that she had for the decoration of her head has been given to me as a token, so that it is a proof that I have seen her. And also he tells different messages, the story of that of the crow that was trying to tear her chest. So he told about that story, and he also told about the incident where this mark with kumkum powder was painted by Ram on the cheek of Sita Devi. So he gives all this, all these messages that Sita had for Lord Ram, and then finally he says that Sita has asked me to tell you that she will be sustaining her life only for 1 month. And Hanuman said, Ram, I have told you everything that has occurred. I told you whatever Sita has asked me to tell you. She asked me to tell you about the story of the crow, give you this Chodamani, and also she asked me to tell you about the story of how you marked her cheeks with kumkum. I've told all of this to you. I have told you how I saw her, her condition, and about her message that she will sustain her life only for a period of 1 month. So Hanuman tells Ram, Sita Devi, she's waiting for you. She's very, very desperate. She's very, very, feeling that intense separation from you. So you must go as early as possible. And then Hanuman says, immediately, let a bridge be constructed. By all means, all of us have to cross these waters of an ocean. Please construct a bridge. All of us will go, and we will somehow conquer all these demons and take Sita back. And in fact, Hanuman even tells Ram how Sita expressed her doubt as to how these monkeys and bears will be able to jump over the ocean. And Hanuman tells Ram how he resolved her doubt by explaining the prowess of all these monkeys and bears, and also how he consoled her and told her somehow or the other Lord Ramchandra will come. So Hanuman, with folded hands, he appeals to Ram to destroy Ravana along with his entire army in Lanka and take Sita back to Ayodhya. So with folded palms, he tells Ram, now we have to construct a bridge. We have to go as early as possible. So with this conversation of Hanuman and Ramchandra, with this conveying of message of Hanuman to Lord Ram, the Sundarakanda ends. Now what happens after this, how Lord Ram embraces Hanuman, all that will be seen in the first chapter of Yuddhakanda. So with this, I will stop here, and this marks the end of this beautiful section. So if anyone has any corrections, comments, realizations, please go ahead. Hare Krishna. Let me unmute.
Oh. I'm sorry, somebody's going to go?
No. Go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Priti Rasamati. Thank you so much again for a beautiful Ramayana. I was just a realization I was having as you were speaking when you were talking about Hanuman's getting burned by having the rope, the burning rags tied to his tail, and him thinking that it's by the mercy of Sri Ram and the mercy of Sita Devi that I'm not being burned. It was just reminding me how, his whole attitude of gratitude, basically, of understanding that anything that he's capable of doing, it's only by the mercy of his Lord, his Lord and Savior. And it's just reminding me, about how much our spiritual masters go through for us. And it's only by their grace that we're not suffering more than we should be. So it's just reminding me of that. So thank you very much, Mataji. Again, it was beautiful, beautiful narration. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji. That was so beautiful, and that's a very wonderful realization. Thank you for sharing. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Priti Vilasini Mataji. Thank you very, very much for giving. I don't know, I'm talking or it's in a mute, no?
No, you're talking, Mataji.
Oh, okay. Sometimes I forget. Yeah, it's very, very nice, wonderful. And you know how in the beginning you're describing about the Valmiki and Hanuman. So you're referring Valmiki, I mean the slok is referring as a Kokilam. So when you're reciting, you're chanting all these mantras and glorification. It's like you are also Kokilam. And it's very, very nice which you're chanting, singing those mantras. It's very, very wonderful. And Hanuman's, all the description, it's just, I was just holding my breath to hear. I didn't want to make any sound. It's very wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kamadaki Mataji. Yeah. Blessings of Guru. Yes, Mataji. Very, very nice. Thank you so much for your being there with us. Thank you, Mataji.
Hi, Krishna Mataji.
Gaurangi Mataji.
My usual glorification of your storytelling is there. But also, in connection with this topic that has been brought up about recognizing the mercy of Guru and Krishna in one's life. I was just wondering how it is that, us devotees can recognize experientially, not just intellectually, or, not just because we've been told, but I just wonder how much of our understanding that, I'm able to do this only by the mercy of Guru, or I'm able to do that only because, of mercy of Guru and Krishna. In other words, when devotees speak like this, I just wonder how it is, what is the depth of that realization. I'm not saying that they don't have that realization. I'm just wondering, when they speak like this, are they able to speak like that because they're really experiencing it, or is it because they've been made to understand by listening to advanced devotees that is like this? In Hanuman's case, also I don't know how he was.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, we lost you. Gaurangi Mataji, are you on mute?
Hare Krishna, can you hear me now?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Oh my God. This phone gives me, I can't tell you what this smartphone is doing to me. Anyway, so I was saying that how Hanuman, for example, Hanuman and other devotees too, how are they making this direct connection, between what their experience is and the fact that they're able to say, it is by Ram's mercy, by Krishna's mercy, by my Guru's mercy. You understand my question?
Yeah. So I think many of them have, first thing is, yes, there are two things that I have heard. One is, yes, it is a good habit to have it as a training to say everything is by the mercy of Guru and not take any credit. And eventually that becomes a realization, in the sense, first you begin by saying, whether you mean it or not, at least you begin saying. That is something that people say, yes. Because as you keep practicing, you will start understanding how true the statement is. So that is one way of looking at it, okay? But if you look at, these book distributors, or even anyone who is, when we do services also in the temple, we actually have this realization to think of it. Because when we just go, and especially book distributors might have shared this many times, when they try to sell books by themselves, thinking that they are actually selling it, somehow they are unable to sell a single book. But then when they pray to Krishna and Guru and say that I'm just being an instrument, I'm just a servant, and these books have to go, Krishna somehow makes it happen. So these are some practical experiences. Even when we do like seva, at least maybe I can say a little bit for myself, when I think I am doing, like for example, I'll just give a random example, like cooking in the kitchen. So when I go to the kitchen and I'm thinking, oh, I have such a big plan, this is the menu, this is what I'm going to do for Radha Madan Mohan, and I go and I think I am the doer, seriously, I feel there is something lacking that day. Either in my execution, or whether it could be offenses with my body or mind or whatever. But when we have that prayer to Krishna saying that actually I'm just doing this, I mean I'm doing it as an instrument, rather you be present in my hands so that you can do it, Radharani can cook for Krishna based on what Krishna likes, how Krishna likes it. Somehow that day everything goes well. This is something that I have experienced in a very small way. So I think everybody has this experience. Of course, it is a good habit initially to start off, by saying that yes, everything is by the mercy of Guru. Whether we mean it or not, it's okay. But then eventually we start understanding that becomes a realization within us, and it works wonders. And it's very, very true. I don't know. I hope I was able to convey. Yeah.
No, that was perfect. Perfect. Thank you very, very much. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you, Mataji.
Oh, and of course, I need to complete my series. So please send me.
Yes, Mataji, I will mail it shortly. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you so much. Everything was so nice, and each and everything was so clear and so melodious. We enjoyed a lot. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Pavitra Madhavi Mataji. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Priti Vilasini Mataji. This is your servant. Very nice.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Very nicely presented, Mataji. Very, very deliciously sweet class about the Ram. Very, very fortunate to have heard it. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. We are so fortunate to have your association. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Priti Vilasini Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Come on.
Is it possible to get the recording of this class and the previous one? Because I lost it.
I will send it. Yeah. Mataji, you want me to email it to you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, Mataji. I'll send it, or I can send it through WhatsApp also, no problem.
No, you can send an email. Doesn't matter, however is convenient to you.
Okay, Mataji, sure.
Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much.
Very nice.
Thank you.
To all the nectar. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you all so much. So if no one else has any comments or questions, we'll end the class. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Anantakoti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Valmiki Ramayana ki jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna.
Krishna, glories to Priti Vilasini.